Welcome back, everybody. Joe here. Last week's episode of Game of Thrones. Look, nobody hates Joffrey more than me. But dear Lord, that was so dark. I can't believe they actually did that. Like, I really can't. Like, everyone has told me about this show in the past 10 years or so, and have said that, like, it really goes for it. And I would say last week was going for it. Like, obviously we didn't see the actual deaths of, like, a baby, but, like, it was implied pretty heavily, and it was right there. So this show is starting to push boundaries quite a bit, and I'm not, like, upset about it. I was just very surprised, to say the least, and I didn't think they would surprise me as hard as they did last season. But I liked that it was in a different way. I like that it thematically fits the story. It's not just brutal for the sake of it being brutal, and it is brutal. But it kind of fits into the story, this barbaric realm, you know? And I do apologize. I'm feeling a little under the weather today. I have been sick the last couple of days, so bear with me. Also, if you hear background noise, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Anyways, this week, though, I don't really know what to anticipate. I mean, we have Jon Snow across the wall. We have Arya with King's Landing hot on her tails because she's traveling with one of Robert's bastard children. There's a lot going on. Like, they have not slowed down the pace whatsoever. And plus the Daenerys storyline, the other Lannisters, like, there's a lot going on here. So we're going to hop into this episode, guys, so we can get into it. Let's see here. We're going to start here in 3, 2, 1, go. Plus the fact that she has to hide her identity from everybody else there, too. That's... so scared if I was her.
That boy could make a friend.
I have friends.
Get us beer!
Should have asked nicely.
Yeah. Careful.
Yoren said none of us were to go near those three.
Hurry!
Yeah. Well, now you made an enemy. Oh, crap.
You in command here?
They're looking for him.
You're a long way from home. I asked you a question.
And I chose not to answer.
I think he's gonna get butchered.
It's a funny thing.
You can die here at this crossroads a long way from home. Or you can go back to your city and...
Is it gonna be that simple?
I'll be back with more men. And I'll be taking your head home along with that bastard boy.
Yeah, I don't like his odds. I don't... That sounds cynical, but it's true.
I heard you suffered a terrible head wound.
I get nervous every time I see Viserys, though. Viserys, Littlefinger, any one of the schemers, really.
Friends are such an important part of life.
Yeah.
Your discretion is legendary. I'm not Ned Stark. I understand the way this game is played.
Smart.
Threaten me again, and I'll have you thrown into the sea.
Nice.
We shouldn't keep the Queen waiting.
Wow. So many power moves. That's crazy.
You've perfected the art of tearing up papers. And give him his father's bones back, at least, as a gesture of good faith.
Right? Like, at least do that.
Did you see my brother when you were the Stark's guest?
I did.
Yeah, Jamie's still trash talking.
Tell him he has not been forgotten.
If you see my brother, give him a kiss for me.
One trip to the wall and you come back believing in grumpkins and snarks.
But...
The brave men of the Night's Watch will protect us all.
Ignorance and incompetence.
We were wrestling together from the time we were 6 years old.
So somebody's gonna cave, and this creepy old man is gonna have to kill one of them.
What's the way? Shoot! Shoot!
Those dogs are those wolves are huge now.
Sorry, I just wanted to make sure you weren't hurt.
Oh no. Sam? No. No.
We have to take him with us when we leave.
You can't.
I know it sounds a bit mad. No, it doesn't sound a bit mad. It's impossible.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a baby. If it's a boy,
Yeah, he probably kills it.
I can't steal her. She's a person, not a goat.
I mean, that's also true. These women are in an awful situation.
We can't take a girl with us. Mormont wouldn't have it.
Yeah, for sure.
Who's gonna deliver a baby? You?
I could try.
I do like Sam's optimism, though. He's a good guy, good person. He wants to save her.
I'm sorry, Sam.
But I feel like Jon is a reluctant hero. He will probably try to do something. Yeah, this would suck. You've got 3 different men riding in 3 different directions, though, so hopefully one of them's bound to find something. I'm so sorry. I know this probably sounds awful. Ooh. Oh, man.
Who did this?
Called Pono, perhaps. Called Giagom.
They don't have the strength, though.
What did... I've been...
To be fair, how many people have you butchered? Okay, so is this Pike? Is this where Greyjoy is from? Great set, though. Really cool. Is this one of the women who lost their child? Oh, is that Roz?
Go, Crux.
Got it. Okay, yeah, she's upset. Yeah, obviously very upsetting.
And of the kind of rapport that you and I have.
You know, he just reminds me of Harvey Keitel from Taxi Driver.
I hate bad investments.
That's a threat.
I'll see you tomorrow, and you'll be happy.
That's... I hate him even more.
When your men slaughtered Ned Stark's men in the throne room, did you give the order?
And I would again.
Oh my god.
He had no idea you were already bought.
Great line.
Not have my honor questioned by an imp.
King's hand.
I'm denying its existence. And seeing as you betrayed the last hand of the king, well, I just wouldn't feel safe with you lurking about.
Good.
I hope you enjoy the wall. I found it surprisingly beautiful.
Wow, he sent him to the wall.
I command you to arrest this cutthroat.
His name is Bronn. He is the new commander of the City Watch.
Nice. All right. Bronn's moving up in the world. I love that.
Lord Arryn came first, a few weeks before he died, and then Lord Stark came.
You gonna start putting the pieces together here?
And who's your father?
He could be one of those gold-hatted bastards for all I know.
You met his father.
Did you kill someone, or is it just because you're a girl?
I'm not a girl.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
My mother was a lady, and my sister,
But you were a lord's daughter, and you lived in a castle, and you...
Oh,
I should be calling you milady.
Do not.
do not call her that.
The only living son of Balon Greyjoy. Me.
I'm heading that way. I can take you there.
I bet you can.
Oh my god.
Do you know who I am?
You think I offer free rides to every man in jewelry? Have these hands ever touched a rope?
Don't you worry about my hands.
Oh wow. Oh my god. Theon.
Imagine it'll be a story fit for children.
Wow. She's just down. Okay, well.
9 years, is it?
It's an awesome little fireplace.
Was it Ned Stark's pleasure to make you his daughter?
Wow.
Iron or gold?
This guy reminds me of the really gross king. The guy who's in Harry Potter.
And I remember when my father was a king.
All right, Theon. You gotta help. You gotta try here.
My dear.
Oh, is that his sister?
Yara?
Ew.
This
That
is a
gross.
homecoming I'll tell my grandchildren about.
Yeah, you felt up your sister, you weirdo.
No man gives me a crown. I pay the iron price.
So what now?
Man chops off your fingers and you fall in love with him.
We saw that in the north as well.
Make me rich.
Get me to the gates of King's Landing, and I will.
So far the most interesting part of this season is how everybody is scrambling to get an army together for the throne. It's like, it's chaos. It really is chaotic. Everyone's a king now.
Your gold-plated thugs just gave them their rallying cry. The Queen slaughters baby.
Yeah, for sure.
You don't even have the decency to deny it.
They should rise up, honestly. They all should rise up against her and overthrow the king.
It wasn't you who gave the order, was it?
They suck.
Joffrey didn't even tell you.
Oh, I didn't consider that either.
It's all fallen on me.
As has Jaime repeatedly, according to Stannis Baratheon.
You're funny.
You should have that conversation.
Back when you ripped my mother open on your way out of her and she bled to death.
Is there any redemption to her? Will there ever be? Because I hate her. I hate her so much. I understand she's a tragic figure, but she has done so much for me to just despise her.
In my experience, pirates prefer fighting unarmed men.
It's probably true as well.
Now, once he gets the smell of gold, he never stops.
Well, if he does his job, he'll have his share. Leave us.
She scares me. She's really scary.
Cool.
What was that? Yeah.
First, you must give yourself to the Lord of Light.
I've said the words, damn you.
What? Yeah. What else does she want from him?
Son.
I don't know what her deal is, but she's got her hooks in him big time. Well, you folded real quick, didn't you there, Stannis? Yeah, what's gonna happen with this guy? Because are we gonna get more baby death? Because that's, I think we covered that last week. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're... Was it a boy? Oh my god. Oh my god. That's a White Walker. Wow. Okay. Alright. This season's a lot. There is so much going on here. So, the implication, I'm assuming, is the fact that, like, that weird guy out there is... I don't know. He's with the White Walkers somehow. Like, is he sacrificing his children to them or something? I mean, because, like, obviously he just caught Jon Snow doing something he's not supposed to. So I'm excited to see where that goes, because that guy's the worst. Maybe Sam was right. I was kind of siding with Jon, like, hey, not our business. We can't do anything to help. This guy is bad news. I get that, but still. Also, Stannis, man, like, that whole storyline is insane. Like, that is wild. And there's also a choice that we're seeing more of Stannis than Renly at this point, too, because I have no idea what Renly's up to. But I'm willing to bet it's going to foil whatever weird witchy crap is going on with Stannis and that red-haired lady, because it gets under my skin. It is just creepy. I had mentioned in the episode, there's a lot I'm not going to be able to show on YouTube because this was very psychosexual, and it was like a Brian De Palma movie. It was a lot. But yeah, and also I like that Tyrion is pushing back against his sister, because we all know he is the best Lannister. Everybody else is just the toughest hang, and yeah, there's a lot going on here. There's so much more going on this season than there was in the first season, because everybody's scrambling. Everybody's a king. We even got stuff going on with Theon. I didn't think that Theon was going to be having his own character arc there. I thought Theon was just kind of like Jon's dude who was going to hang out in the back, or not Jon, I'm sorry, Rob's dude who was just hanging out in the background. But apparently he's going to have something going on too. So we'll see what his deal is with his father and his sister. Also really gross, by the way. Yeah, so I guess we're going to hop into that next week. Hopefully I'm not sick. So thanks for being here, guys. We'll catch you later.